Anthony, I cannot overstate how long I've been waiting for this day. I'm pretty sure I came out of the womb looking for my partner. Maybe it was the wonderful marriage that I observed my parents have, or perhaps I was just born a hopeless romantic.
2 years, 11 months, and 3 days ago, I was telling everyone that I found my person and I knew who I wanted to marry. Somehow, you've stuck by my side through these wild years together, as my girlfriend, as my best friend, as my fiance, and now as my wife.
As we have within our hearts the wish to love many people, so we also have the desire to be especially important to one person, and to have that one person be especially important to us.
Tony can play his cards close to his chest, never one to post on social media. But he did tell me one thing early on. He said, "She's special. I think I'm gonna marry this girl." These two were thrust into a once-in-a-century crucible of partnership that 6 months later they would emerge from stronger than either could have imagined.
Today I feel nothing but excitement and joy. I couldn't possibly be happier than I am right now, getting ready to marry you.
I spent 27 years actively looking for you. And when I met you, as cliche as it is, it made all the sense in the world and was undeniably worth every tear shed, every broken heart, and every ounce of effort.
You've loved me through all of the craziness, the cross-country moves I've dragged you on, the life changes, and you've always supported me in ways that I've never supported myself. I'll forever appreciate you and promise that my love for you will only grow more from the roots that we plant here today.
None of us knows exactly what the future holds. Profound happiness and fulfillment are to be found in real commitment. But I must remind you, mixed with the joys, hopes, and successes, it is also the nature of human life that disappointments and sorrows will mark the paths of us all. Not knowing what lies ahead, you take each other for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and health until death. It is the richest source of your love and happiness, knowing the profound seriousness of these vows.
'20 was a big year for Anthony, and it would turn out, not 6 months after moving to LA, that he sat down for a date that would begin his greatest adventure yet. While we were all hoarding toilet paper and sanitizing groceries, these two were trying to figure out how to manage a second date as the world closed around them.
Like she said in her vows, she said she's been looking forward to this since the womb. Eventually, you're going to have to just find somebody. And she did. And Anthony's great. No, really, Anthony is great.
Under the authority vested in me by the state of California as a deputy commissioner for the county of Riverside, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Congratulations, you may seal this marriage with a kiss. It is now my honor to present for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Anthony Parenti.
So just in case you guys missed it, these two met in the middle of a global pandemic. When I first met Anthony, he was gonna cook her penne rustica for her birthday. You were like improvising. You weren't following the recipe exactly. But then when we took those first bites, it was perfect, right? And I learned so much about you in that moment that even if you do improvise, even if you do go off script, she's gonna be fine.
You know, your dad and I have felt always that we were so fortunate that we found each other. And from what we know and what we see, you love each other and you have definitely found each other's person. And we couldn't be happier about that because marriage is a truly magnificent ride with all the ups and downs. But we're thrilled, and we couldn't be more thrilled to have Anthony in the family, and we know, you know, that we love you both so much.